Russia may soon deliver S-300 PMU-2 favorite missile defense systems to Syria, the Russian newspaper Kommersant reported on April 23rd, citing two military diplomatic sources. The S-300 PMU-2 favorite is an export version of the Russian S-300 missile defense system. It has a range of 195 kilometers and uses the 48N 6E2 missile. This missile can be used against aircraft, cruise missiles, UAVs, theater ballistic missiles, even against intercontinental ballistic missiles. According to the newspaper's sources, the air defense systems deliveries will be made free of charge. The alleged goal of the effort is to assist the Syrian military in establishing a multi-layered air defense across the country. The S-300 PMU-2 systems will be integrated into a multi-layered air defense to provide additional defense to Damascus and the country's airfields from missile strikes. Kommersant sources said that the S-300 deliveries are mostly a political decision, and it is almost made. The Russian military has already established an air defense net in Syria in order to protect its own military facilities. These air defenses have not been officially engaged in repelling any strikes on Syrian forces. However, according to local and official sources, the Russian military is actively involved in training and advising Syrian air defense troops, as well as contributing efforts to modernize the country's air defense capabilities. Earlier in April, Russian military sources revealed that the Syrian Air Defense Forces, SADF, had received 40 Pantsir S-1 short to medium-range air defense systems from the Russian armed forces. The Pantsir S-1 is designed to defend important installations and to provide cover for long-range air defense systems, for example, S-300s. Damascus and Moscow reached an agreement on the S-300 systems delivery in 2010. However, the contract was frozen because of a complicated political and security situation in the region. Then, Israel was one of the key critics of the deal. Following the April 14th missile strike on Syria by the U.S., the UK, and France, Russia officially declared that it had returned to an idea of S-300 delivery to Syria. Such a move, if the delivery is made, may trigger a local crisis over Syria. Israel and its key ally, the U.S., will likely fiercely react to such a move, which they will consider as a direct threat to their regional military-diplomatic strategy. The Israeli military may even respond by attempting to destroy the systems en route to their deployment sites. This will cause another local encounter between the Israeli Air Force and the SADF. Israeli experts and leadership have repeatedly voiced concern over the increased efficiency of the Syrian air defense forces. These concerns have become especially loud after the Israeli Air Force lost an F-16I fighter jet during the operation against Syria on February 10, 2018. Should the SADF obtain S-300 systems, it will further limit offensive capabilities of the IAF to deliver strikes on targets in Syria, including Iranian forces deployed at the country's military facilities. On the other hand, the S-300 delivery will be an important bargaining chip in the ongoing diplomatic standoff over the Syrian conflict. The Syrian-Iranian-Russian alliance and Turkey have contributed notable efforts to settle the conflict using their influence on the ground. In turn, the U.S.-Israeli bloc has repeatedly attempted to undermine their efforts. However, both sides understand that they should find some common ground if they want to avoid an open military conflict and are searching various options, allowing to pressure opponents for their own advantage.